to do exploits and not do it again. This is our story. Our alma mater. And this is College the Hill, aka Disco. The #1 in the world, Ghana. Kwame Tieku, Jerry Aka Presido, Jenna Bly, Humphrey, Fiber Amaru, Sabere, Pablo, Razzie, Prof J, spearheading London, Sexu, Henry, Daniel, AKK Socks, Swatton and the rest, keeping you in the sauce. Kwame Opong, Aka Splaka, Veli, Gaza Noble, Baini, Paito, Jerry Aka Presido, Coffee Queen, Edmund Maxi, Coffee Erskine, Ekaskada, also known as Pay You Pay, and all of the hard working 2001 crew who ensured we got so far. God bless the rest of the crew who couldn't meet up the standard. Truly appreciate that your pockets shall never run dry. This is life. The generals assemble. No excuses this year. The city ain't ready, Ghana ain't ready. Cape Coast beware. Tonight we are destroy the city, no mercy, no pity. Cape Coast lock off, every girl laugh giddy from all over the world, yeah we gritty. 2G1 crew and all the dogs, yeah we run the whole city. Nobody to stop us, no excuse, no way, no maybe. Today we are wild, tonight we are crazy. Smashing up the venue, everything hazy. He can take over the whole of the stage. Ooh, we shut down Cape Coast.
Welcome back, and in case you just joined us, this is a School's Homecoming show on Metro TV. We are live on Facebook at Metro TV Ghana, on DSTV on channel 277. My name is Nana Kwesi Kwitia, and this week we're taking a trip to the Volta region and also to the eastern part of Ghana, and then talking about Krobo or Dumase. That's where we're going to go, and then also the Volta region and Fuanga. These are the two places that we're going to be going. But then this morning I have two schools that are here with me. Krobo Girls and then St. Augustine's College. Last week was a blast. So we're going to quickly take some highlights from last week. What happened? Last week, the whole of Cape Coast was absolutely shut down. We had an Agri Memorial at Disco. We had Augustines turning the whole city upside down. It was a beautiful time over there, and I had a wonderful time with all of them. So I'm going to check with you what your names are, and then get to know the ladies, and then we'll go for that highlight. So let's start with you.
I'm John Michael, and I'm the Absolute 2G1 Legacy Project Chair.
Mr. Chair, thank you very much for joining us this morning. Let's get to know you too.
I'm Chrissy A.J. Anderson, Absolute 2001, steering committee team member for both Ghana and the USA.
All right, let's turn our attention now to the ladies. Krobo Girls.
Yeah, it's shining.
Yeah, you're shining, eh?
Yeah. I'm Nali Augustina Pinto, 2000 year group, 2001 year group, president.
Okay. And how about you?
I'm Rosemary Kwacha Malfo, 2013A organizer.
Organizer?
Yes.
All right. I hear that when the name Krobo Girls is mentioned, there's a particular response that you usually give out. What is the response?
You say Krobo is shining. We
Krobo
say,
is shining.
oh yes.
Oh yes.
So
that is what you do. All right. So St. Augustine's, last week I witnessed it together with my team. We had a great time there. Even though you and I have a bone to pick, but then that's all right. I told you that I'm going to say it. It was always a great time. It was a fabulous time at Cape Coast last week. Agri Memorial, we had a disco, and then you also had yours. Let's briefly talk about some of the things that went on. Let's start with you.
Okay. So this year, our focus was purely on our legacy project. I'll talk a bit about that. Yeah. But then what we did was we had a whole week of activities where we got in there, we had a health screening, we had a mentoring session, we had sports, we had an engagement with the young people where we looked at stuff like substance abuse and all of that. And then I had a mate of us who was an optician, or an ophthalmologist, but he did a free eye screening and gave glasses to both teachers and students that needed it. But we also had a bonfire, where we had the procession, remembered all of our mates who we had lost along the way, had some good music, then we had some parties in there. But our focus this year, interestingly, was our eco-friendly 200-seater cafeteria.
Which you started in 2025. I mean, is the 2025 project
literally we had 8 months.
Yeah.
8 months to do this project. A project that was costing 6 million cedis. Everybody looked at us and said, it's impossible. You cannot do it. We had all the naysayers. And what we needed them to understand is, in Augustines, we say perseverance conquers all.
Yeah.
We say absolute, we say action. Action and Kutse. Yeah, so we brought the action to bear. And I remember when a few weeks ago I took a video at the site and I showed where we were. And I said, we're going to show you magic. And then by the time we got there, was like abracadabra. That was it. And people said, how did you do it? And at this point, I'll probably say the 24-hour economy came into play because when we realized we're racing against time, we sat down with the workers. We brought in extra workers. We said, look, we need to finish this on time. So some will work day, some will work night, some will work day and night. But we had a supportive team. Everybody from the president down to some regular members of the group who would stay there, go to Cape Coast. Have you been to Cape Coast?
Yes, I've been to Cape Coast.
You see that road?
Cape Coast. My mom is from Cape Coast.
We were doing weekly visits from Accra to Cape Coast to be on them about this project. And so I think we got a little derailed with social media and everything because at the point, all we wanted to do was finish our project, right? And I'm happy to say at the time that we handed over, we had done about 90% of the work. And now that we've handed over, we are going to take time to do that 10%, which is the finishing. Take time.
No, it's almost finished because I was there to witness it.
Yes,
so,
I know.
It's almost finished, yeah.
So we're going to take time to add the details, the gardening and all. But what I wanted to also make clear was that it was very eco-friendly. We built it in a way that allows free flow of air. We sank a borehole to give clean, drinkable water to the building. We put in solar so that it's not on the grid. It's 100% powered by solar. And then we had our toilets that also had biodigesters. And so all we wanted to do was have something that was sustainable, something that was going to work over the years, and something we're going to be proud of. The cost rose when everybody looked and said, why is it costing so much? I said, we are right in front of the sea. And for those of you who are listening who have never been to St. Augustine's College, we have the only seafront school right
Atlantic
there.
Sea, yeah.
It's beautiful.
All right,
beautiful.
You know what? We're going to continue the conversation, but then before we do, we just want to get to know you better. So we're going to go to your profiles so that the whole world will get to know St. Augustine's College and then also Krobo Girls. Krobo Girls, when we start your conversation, it's just going to get greasy for them. You know what I mean? All right, so we're going to go to the profiles just to get to know our wonderful distinguished guests that we have here this morning. Let's start with Augusco. All right, so to be an Augusco boy is to embody the spirit of Omnia Vincit Labor. Is that it?
It's Latin, yes.
All right then. So since it was founded in 1930 and the first Catholic second cycle institution in Ghana, the college has transformed from a pioneering educational mission into one of the nation's most prestigious grade A institutions overlooking the Atlantic coast in Cape Coast. Here we go. All right then, so all boys school, this is what our disco stands for, and just the motto.
Augusco stands for.
All right then, thank you very much for that. Augusco, thank you. All right, so Omnia Vincit Labor actually conquers all, is that it?
Yes.
That's it. All right then, colors are green and white, slogan action naba, is that it?
Action
Kutin, but then what says watch action number one.
Action and Kutin.
Yeah, action in Kutin. All right then. So nickname Augusco, the students are often called Absunians. Is that it?
Yes.
All right. So Old Boys Association, APSU, St. Augustine's Past Students Union. Thank you very much. I mean, this is for you. I mean, this is your school, your motto, and so on. We're going to go to Krobo Girls, and then when we come back, we're going to find out why the motto and then what the boys' school actually stands for. So let's go to Krobo Girls. And to be a Krobo Girl is to be a woman of elegance, discipline, and academic distinction. Since its establishment in 1927 by Scottish missionaries, the school has evolved from a small girls' training center into one of Ghana's most respected grade A institutions, nestled in the serene hills of Adumase, Krobo. And that is for Krobo Girls. And we're going to look at the identity. The motto is serve one another, and the colors yellow and blue. Slogan, ladies of substance and excellence. And nickname, Krogis, the students are often called the roses. No, you're shaking your head. What do you think I should correct?
Our motto is the best for the highest.
Okay,
Also,
the motto is the best
colors,
for the highest,
yes,
and then the colors are
red, blue, and white.
Red,
we are
blue,
Presbyterian
and white.
School.
Presbyterian, okay.
Yes, so we carry the Presbyterian colors.
I see.
And our slogan is Krobo is shining. And we respond, oh yes.
Oh yes, Krobo is shining. All right. So thank you very much for that correction. And rumors, had it that initially where you were not there actually, but then it was actually another school that was. Can you tell us that story?
Okay, so Krobo Girls began in Odumase.
Okay.
And we began as a training college. You know, in the past, training college was more dominant. We were very close to Presec Legon also began there.
Right there, yeah. That's the story I wanted you to go into.
And then they moved to Accra, and then we have maintained our place.
Yeah, you've maintained a position and taken over the position.
Taking over the region.
All right, so let's talk about your motto and the slogan. You talk to us.
Yeah. Our motto is the best for the highest.
The best for the highest. And that's all.
Yeah, the best for the highest.
And you just said it so like that. You just took it easy. The best for the highest.
The best for the highest is our motto. And then our slogan is Krobo is shining.
So you're shining this morning.
Oh, yes.
Every part of you is shining.
Oh, yes.
Your faces are shining. We thank God for that. Let's go to the action. All right, so let's talk about your motto. Let's go into that.
So our motto it explains itself, action kuti.
Action kuti.
So whoever did your research,
okay,
that's not part of it.
You have to query the person afterwards because it will record with both Krobo and us. But Omnia Vincent Labor is Latin. That says perseverance conquers all.
Okay.
So perseverance conquers all.
We like to do. We don't just talk.
You like to, just like you did.
We walk the talk.
Last weekend.
Yes, we walk the talk. If we say we're going to do it, we're going to do it.
Why do you boast about the fact that you're the only school situated along, or is it around or along the Atlantic Ocean?
You see, let me explain something to you.
I want to listen.
And this is coming from someone who has been in real estate.
Okay.
Yeah? Seafront land is prime land.
Okay.
Yeah, prime land.
Okay.
Till lately that they had too many children in school where they decided to put in walls. When we were there were no walls. So when you look from your dorm, you see the sea. It's soothing. When we had to train for athletics, we had athletes running in the sun. So it gave them resistance. And when they hit the road, they fly. So we took a lot of central region from Intercord to Superzonal records.
Mind you, there's the lagoon next door too.
Yes.
There's a lagoon.
So there's a lagoon.
I didn't get to see that one.
We have our own resort.
Yes.
Besides the sea.
Come on, last weekend I was there. You never showed that to us.
You didn't ask. You see, the thing is...
No, I know you would go that way. For you, I know you would go that way.
Yes, you see, when you're in places, sometimes you need to get with the right kind of people. So you get the right kind of person.
So you're the right kind of person.
Yes. So the school was a haven for students, a conducive learning environment. So when you learn and it gets too much, you could literally just stand in the school and look at the sea. And it will calm you.
And then a lagoon.
Yeah, so it was like learning in a resort.
Learning in a resort.
Yeah.
You people be big boys. Big boys.
We can't help
let's go to Krobo Girls. 2025, your legacy project. So let's talk about that.
So just like them, we are also having a legacy project
for
2001 year group. And we are building a washroom.
A washroom.
An ultra modern washroom.
Modern washroom.
Yes. For the girls.
And you started already?
No, we haven't started.
But you're doing it for
we are cutting a sword,
you actually cut the sword
on next weekend when we are going to.
But last weekend you did a donation also.
Yeah, we had our fundraising.
Okay.
And we launched our 25th anniversary.
Okay.
So that was what we did last weekend, Saturday.
All right.
Yeah, that was what we did.
All right.
And
so
we were fortunate to get people come donate and then
so
got in some seed money to go cut sword.
Yeah, I know that you've done and all that, but then we want to talk about the projects that you embark on 2025. I mean, what we do here also on Metro TV and also with the Schools Homecoming show is we have judges that are watching us, and what they do is they mark you out concerning the projects that you worked on for 2025, because at the end of this year, there's going to be a grand, award scheme that awards the best projects for 2025, and you have the chance of being supplied 200, 300 bags of cement, paints to paint your school, to even build the washrooms that you're talking about, and then many wonderful prizes that any school at all that gets to win that position gets to have. So we highlight this project that you embark on. So that's what I want you to actually go into right now.
Okay, so for 2025, Krobo Girls is getting to 100 years. That will be next year, 2027.
Okay.
And so we've been preparing for our centenary project.
Okay.
And with that, we are putting up a sick bay. We already have a sick bay in the school, but then the school has expanded over the years. And it's very small. It's not unable to contain all the ladies regarding the current enrollment capacity. So what we are doing is we are putting up an ultra-modern one, and we are looking at all year batches. This is a major project for the school. So all year batches are coming together to do that. What my lady here mentioned is for her year batch. So we have year batches who come back, give to the school. Some come with parts, some come with their own minor projects. But then for the 100th, it is every year batch on board. So that is basically what we are looking at. And the budget is huge, but just like Absu said,
you are borrowing from them.
we are borrowing. If we are learning from it, motivated as the action and
motivation is high.
All right, so you did some donations. I would want you to talk about it and also talk to us about what you're doing this coming Saturday.
Great. Okay.
We can start with you and then she continues from there.
This our anniversary is next week Saturday.
Okay.
So next week Saturday, we are starting from Accra. That is on the Friday. Then we will move from to Krobo. Then Saturday, have a mentoring program for the girls. Then Sunday and dinner. And then on Sunday, we do a Thanksgiving service.
And that's just about it.
Okay. But it's not just about, there's a lot of...
No, are you going to have convoys? I mean,
we are going to have convoys.
These are some of the things I would want you to tease us with, because I mean, we're going to be there with you.
Yeah.
So I want you to tease us to the point that we have no other reason than just to be there with you.
Okay.
And to let the whole world know that Krobo Girls or Doma Seyeba. Absolutely. Action. You didn't hear what they're going for.
Okay, so this weekend is the 99th anniversary.
Thank you very much. That's what I want you to talk about.
We are just clearing the path for the 100th.
Okay.
We are beginning on Friday.
Yes.
Just like we did the 98th, multiplied by 2. We begin on Friday. It's a convoy from Accra.
Thank you.
We'll pick up people along the way and we'll take over the Eastern region. It's been calm there for a while. We want to shake them up a bit.
And what are you shaking the Eastern region with? Because that's where I come from.
Oh, wow.
Come again.
We're beginning on the Friday. We are having a bonfire. We are having storytelling. We are having old school nights.
Just girls having a storytelling.
Just girls.
Just girls.
No boys joining you.
We are inviting our husbands. We are inviting our boyfriends.
Oh.
We are inviting even anyone who's attracted to the school.
God
you
bless
yourself, your media house.
No, I'm part of you. I'm part of you.
Of course, you have to be there.
Yeah,
you have to experience it so that you come back and tell people.
Yeah.
So when we do that on Friday, we rest a bit. On Saturday, we take over and mentor the ladies in school. They need to know how life has been outside there, what they should look forward to. So Saturday is career mentorship. We have a few resource persons around, including myself, and we'll be speaking to our younger sisters. Then on Saturday in the evening, we are having an entertainment session. We are taking ourselves back to the 90s, the 70s, the 80s, as a whole music session, a dance battle between the old girls and the current students. We want to see who has more moves.
Wow, it's going to be interesting, and we're definitely going to come. Let me move to Absu. Absu, we were with you last week. Let's talk about some of the action that actually happened. Okay. Talk to us.
So, did you get the video of our convoy?
Yeah, we got a video. I mean, we'll be showing some of them on the screen. We've been doing that throughout the week.
So that was late.
Yeah.
You know, we came in style. We saw, we conquered the central region. Right?
And then we saw some of your personalities also.
You know how it is.
Yeah.
After 25 years, you don't have
it's even on the screen right now as you're talking.
Yeah, that's what you see. Even after 25 years, you don't have notable personalities in your group. The school has to check itself.
You don't like Matapa.
I'm just saying.
You like Matapa.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Okay, go ahead.
So we had our convoy went through. We went to our girls' school. Holy Child went to greet
I saw them come over. Yeah.
Yeah, so they know we are in town. But that's another conversation.
Yeah.
But we had a good time. The convoy was lit. Then we went up to Sahara, right, in the evening. We had a blast, right? Now, Sahara hosted Ogasco at disco, and they have a whole setup where it's Oga disco, and we have different parties that happen. But what happened in Cape Coast is all of the night joints were filled up because there were people there. It was the first time we had
a particular night joint was absolutely off the roof. I was there.
Solace.
Yes.
So you see, Solace.
No, I was there the whole
Solace
time. Yeah.
is part of Ogasco. It's part of Adisa. Yeah. It's right after
Agri Memorial was also right there.
Yes, they came, but Solace is our home.
How do you mean your home?
Solace
because
is
I saw all the three
where we used to go and eat at one side with a taxi waiting, come out the other side, do semi, and then go back to school. You know, but it was a beautiful time. I know the videos you saw mostly had to do with us strolling in Fatsipim.
Yeah.
But like I was trying to explain to you, wherever we compete, our aim is not necessarily to win, it's to beat Boche. So long as Boche, yes.
Yeah.
So long as Boche is beaten, we are okay. And since they didn't turn up for us to humiliate them, we took solace in.
All right. I mean, if you look on the table here, we've got some Gary soakings over here. So before we get into the Gary soakings, so we're going to go for the wonderful promo that actually would enable us to go into our Gary. We all know when we were in school, the Gary soakings is always something that kept us going. So
this was for us.
Yeah, no, it's for us. Yes, definitely. So it is Gary soakings time. Kivu Gary soakings time. So we're going to go for that, and then after that, we just go straight into our Gary soakings.
Sugar, I only miss some water. Soak is made easy, yo. Give carry make for your face. Boarding house, everything there inside. Sugar, I only miss.
All right, so it's clear to all of you that they are just getting ready to get their Gary soakings ready. They are going to eat it right here on the set. I mean, Gary soakings time is always a time that, you know, it actually takes us back to when we were in the boarding school. I mean, I'm sure that all of you were in the boarding school. Yes, I mean, none of us went to day school. We were all in the boarding school, and Gary soakings is what kept us alive, kept us going, and so on. As you're preparing your Gary soakings, I mean, we're going to look at the year 2026 and then what you're doing. I mean, any of you can carry us through that. Whilst you're preparing your Gary soakings, let me open it for you.
Okay, so
there's a lot of granules here. We've got the brown sugar.
Extra granules.
Extra granules. So, I mean, more granules that you want. Is that the only Gary that you want? Is that how you prepared your Gary soakings?
Well,
so let's continue. Yeah, let's go on with the conversation.
Okay, so for 2026,
just
like I said, we have the 2021 year group. They will be 25 years, so they have a major project for us, and my lady here will go into details with it. But then aside that, just last week we had the Appian Way. We have a batch called the Appian Way. They are from the 80s. They went back to Krobo girls to give back to a few computers to the old students.
Okay.
Yes. And then also for the 2013 year batch, we are also in preparation to renovate a few washrooms. The reason why we are mostly doing renovations is the school has a lot of facilities already, but then most are deteriorated, and then the population keeps expanding. So instead of littering the land, we just have to maintain or refurbish whatever is in place already. Yes, but then our major projects, your cement, we need some for the 200 bags you are mentioning. Will go a long way.
That is why Metro TV is a part of you.
It will go a long way in helping us.
You said that's the thing. No.
There's always a first time. There's always a first time. But they don't need cement now.
No, but it doesn't matter. But then the point is, if it happens that your project that you did that we saw last week gets to win the award, there are things that we're going to give you. We're going to give them to you anyway, and you can decide to do another ocean in front of your school. And then we're just going to go.
I did the show, Baba.
No, I want to catch you.
I hope you have images of our projects.
No, it's all good. They're showing. Don't worry about that. So let's talk. Yeah. How was you, I mean, when you were in school, how I mean, I'm trying to figure or get the difference between how you are now and who you were when you were in school.
Wow. Who I was when I was in school. Okay.
Yeah,
so,
you can start eating your gari.
I can't. Let me talk. So for 2021 this year, it's our 25th anniversary. We are the first to hold on to this legacy project. So we are coming up with our ultra modern washroom, mechanized borehole for the students to use free water. And so we need all stakeholders, all companies to come on board, support us, and help us come out real and beautiful. That's all we need.
Let's talk about school days. What was your biggest fear when you were in school?
I really didn't have any fear, but I didn't like maths.
You didn't like maths? Were you a bad girl?
No. I was the chapel prefect.
I see. No, you are behaving as a chapel prefect.
Yeah, I was. And
and that's fine. I mean, how about you? I could see a bit of bad girlism in some ways.
We are very
disciplined. You have to be able to fit in everywhere.
That is
you have to be able to have fun. You have to be able to be disciplined.
So tell me some of your wild fun that you had.
Wild fun. Okay, so Krobo Girls, we didn't really have much wild fun. Krobo Girls is a girls' school.
Okay.
A girls' school.
Were you jumping the walls?
No, not at all. From the moment you enter Krobo Girls, I was in Krobo Girls for 4 years.
You don't come out.
When you get to the gates, you are going back to prison. We don't go for exit for girls' schools.
I see.
You are in the school throughout the term period. And Krobo Girls is one disciplined ground. I kid you not. And even when it's a holiday, what we use to entertain ourselves will be movies that will be shown in the entertainment room. Yes. And Krobo Girls is one place that nurtured us, embedded a lot in us. I saw the difference actually in uni. You know, way back in boarding house, there's siren, there's someone chasing after you, do this, do that. You get to the university and then it's like you're on your own. So if you didn't inculcate any discipline from way back, you get yourself stranded. Exactly, because no one is chasing if you like, don't go for lectures. At the end of the day, every semester counts.
Yeah, it's your decision.
Yes.
I get your point. Let's look at Action. Action for now. Let's talk about you first. Bad boy mannerisms. Let's talk about that. I want to go into that area. Let's relive those memories. You were caught actually. You were actually being a bad boy. You were caught. Let's talk about that story.
I was suspended.
Yeah. Let's talk about that story.
Yes. So, in school.
No, he's trying to fine tune the whole conversation.
I'm not fine tuning it.
No.
I want to say. Growing up, I loved fights.
Okay.
And when I came to first year, my school father was named Stallone. He was the fighter. He was the one who could punish his own mates, and they would kneel. You know.
Wow.
And it was a Shotokan black belt as well. I came in and got into a fight with him, and it established my position in the school, which meant that I wasn't exactly the person anybody wanted to punish. But I was one of the people you'd call if there was a fight. At some point, our mates went to UCC, and they got beaten. The basketball players, they got beaten. They came back and told us. So we then decided to go and teach them Nokofio. When we got there, finally they knew, since they had beaten Ogasco boys, that Ogasco boys would retaliate. They just thought there would be a bigger number. So they had their bigger number waiting. We didn't slack. We still gave them a good beating. And then we ran. Later on, they brought reports to the school and they asked for us to be sacked. My headmaster, Mr. Kunsi, may so rest in peace, said looking at the number of people who had been affected, he didn't believe we went there to fight.
Can't be our boys.
Yes, and that he can't be our boy.
You are good boys.
And he believes
you are good boys.
We fought in self-defense, but then he suspended me for breaking bounds and asked for parents to come back and sign a bond of good behavior. I came with my father's younger brother, They said,
without telling your father.
I went to. I told him.
No, yeah, because I know you
my
not tell
father
your
was
father.
not going to go.
He wouldn't do that.
Sign
for
any bond.
Yeah.
So he asked his brother to do that.
Okay.
We got to the school and his brother said, I never seen a year no suspend though. And I said, oh, got into this fight. Say, then you know be now. So it was fine, but yeah, so I got suspended
for some few weeks.
For 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Okay.
I went in, and interestingly, prior to the suspension, I used to throw shot put and discus.
So you were more into sports?
Well, I like sports. I was not a sports boy, but then I was only doing it because I could. And then when I got suspended, I got upset because I didn't see why the sports boys could go and train and they've not broken bounds. So if I'm a sports boy and I'm going to UCC and something's like, how do you suspend me for breaking bounds? So the moment I came, I said, look, my parents pay school fees. They didn't pay for me to do sports. So that very instant I came back is when I stopped doing sports for the school.
I see.
But yes.
And you became a good boy from there.
I didn't.
The good boy. We're going to get into that conversation. Let's talk about what you're doing for 2026. I mean, after what you did last weekend, which we all saw, what is the plan for 2026, considering the year groups and then the legacy projects that you're marking?
Okay. So every year group picks a project and then they undertake it. I believe ABSUNEC is trying to move away from new brick and mortar projects that are being done because it does take a toll on you and it's extremely hard raising money for such projects. I know the next batch, the 2002, who are doing their legacy project next year, I believe are looking at a building that got run down. So it requires me to talk about how we ended up doing our project because they are interlinked. When we were in school,
you're not enjoying your career at all.
It's
as if you've forgotten when you were in senior high school.
We used to add
Milo.
Okay, next time we'll add some Milo. Let's go.
When we were in school, we had a canteen.
Okay.
Called Down Below.
Okay.
And that is where you could go if you didn't get enough food at dining or you didn't enjoy the dining food and get food. And when we went for the baton last day, we realized that Down Below had been demolished. Okay. And in place of that, they had put, classroom blocks. That was when they were doing the free SHS and they needed more space. But that building had also been run down. Yes, it was in a very bad state. And so when we went, the boys were sitting under trees and by the park eating. And on the floor, we felt like this is an Augustines college. We can't have that. So that triggered us having to do the cafeteria. But the old one was about 50-seater or less. Yeah. And we felt like the numbers have grown just like your school. Yeah. Now they have over 3,000 students in Augustines. Yeah,
that's a huge
so we needed something substantial. So we went for a 200-seater cafeteria. Now the classroom block where they built, where Down Below used to be, which doesn't have a roof anymore, it's a whole mess. I believe the 2002 group want to take that project but convert it into accommodation for teachers. So they would upscale the building and then make it into that. So that is what they're going to be doing. And because we handed over to them, we will support them in their journey. But immediately... But
we're also here for you, Metro TV.
Yes, immediately, our priority now is basically to completely finish our project and then have it up and running. And yeah, that's what we're on.
So that's what you're doing for 2026.
Yeah. And mind you, the canteen is not just a canteen. It's going to serve purposes where if there's no students at school and people want to use the space for events, you can
I saw the place.
Use all that.
It's not bad at all.
And not just...
We needed it to be sustainable.
Yeah.
Because sometimes people have weddings at the school, at the assembly hall.
Yeah.
So if you're having a wedding there, then there's
you could even go
available for a reception
to go and have it
right around the corner. And we're taking time to green the area, so beautiful flowers.
I saw all of that.
Yeah. So it's meant to make it sustainable, so that we don't just want to do a project that runs down in a couple of years. We want to be directly involved in the administration of that project and make sure it sees.
All right, so we're going to go into a segment on this show where we get to know the wonderful, influential personalities that your school has produced over the years. Get ready, we're coming to you. Let's quickly, since we're talking to them, why don't we start with you?
Okay. So currently, we have Samia Oku, who's the Ekwapim MP and was national organizer for the MPP. We also have Parkwesi Ndom, as you know, Jail Bank. We have a number of prominent people, but I
mean, if you look on the screen, we've got the names of people that went to your school.
Yes,
Afenyo Marking is definitely one of your products.
Yes.
And then we have Marco Kweku Bante. We also have Botela, who passed some few weeks ago. We so rest in perfect peace. Yes. And we're showing you some of the people that, you know, influenced every part of the life that you had when you were in school. All right, so let me move on now to our wonderful Krobo girls. Krobo girls, let's talk about the wonderful personalities that your school has channeled over the years.
Okay, so first of all, I have myself here. I'm a personality on my own.
You
should watch out for me.
All right.
Yeah, even appearing on your screen, I'm a personality. Okay. Then we have Akumawo Mazimbi, who is a media personality.
Yes.
She's an old girl. We also have Portia Gabo.
You have Nana Uye later. Madam Uye later. Yeah, it's on the screen. Yes. I mean, we're showing you, but we just want you to mention the names of the people that you know.
Even our current headmistress is an old girl from Krobo Girls. She's back leaving the school now.
Yeah.
Yes. And also we have the
Portia Gabo definitely is also on the screen. Dosia.
Yes.
Kise is also on the screen.
Okay. And we also have the CEO of Wefrem Poma.
All right.
Okay, that's a clothing brand, and the CEO is also a Koga. We also have the Beauty Smith Artistry. I think you are not a lady if you are into makeup and hairdo. She has one of the biggest beauty academies in Ghana. She's also an old girl of Krobo Girls. Yeah.
All right, so Krobo Girls, we're going to go into your school's anthem. And are you guys ready to do the singing? And I'm going to invite Fafa to join you because this is the time you get to do the singing. So, Fafa, if you can join us right here in the studio. There are three. I mean, Krobo Girls came in three. And she's going to join us. Fafa, join us. Just come. Just come, and then you're going to be doing the singing right now. Let's go to your school anthem. Who's going to start? Who happens to be the chorister amongst you? Yeah. Let's start. Krobo Girls, are you ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
Yep. Let's go.
We hail the AKGSS, the font of wisdom and our well-being. To thee we vow to keep up your banner, and everywhere may Krobo shine. With the help of the Almighty, we'll work hard to place high on fame. And lead us to our motto, the best for the highest. Krobo is shining, yes.
Krobo is shining.
Oh yes.
Krobo is shining.
Oh yes.
Krobo is shining.
Oh yes.
All right. So I mean, Krobo still be there. Don't go. I mean, don't have to go. We are even playing that for you. You see how good we are. We're playing that for you. We're going to move to the gentlemen over here, and I would want them to destroy the set with your singing. If I don't get that from them, no, you sing it. You sing it. I know that this is where I get to get you. All right, so
do our best.
Okay. Absu, action now. Show action now.
1,
2.
Mbogesebien huntuni papa nekwanya meso mosabeni ebibi katrefo nenunyam aso konko cheche manipa pa mbogesebien yenadamfo pa ahuntuni monica neba to yena sor na chichaje amaya fatanya
Absu,
action.
Absu,
Action.
All right,
Third
so
one.
send.
That's the third
You
one.
have the second one, eh?
Third one.
Third one. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Absu.
Absu.
Action.
Absu.
Oh, you have to say 3 times.
Absu.
Action. Action.
Action Kuti. Okay, so when you get to the third one, that's when the Kuti. Oh, okay.
Drag it along.
All right. So Amfonga Senior High is definitely having their time this coming weekend in the Volta region. We're going to go there to celebrate that wonderful time with them, and we're going to be showing you some wonderful clips of them throughout the week for you to get to know what they are also doing. And next week, hopefully, they're going to be joining us here on the set. So we're going to have a great conversation about their legacy project and what they are also doing to turn the whole Volta region upside down. Thank you very much, Krobo girls, for joining us this morning.
No, before we leave,
okay.
I want to remind all old girls.
Okay.
27th to 29th. They must be present. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. And it's a time to reconnect, to bond. It's been a long while since some people came back. We are inviting them. And we have our Thanksgiving on the 29th. We are coming in our Koga cloth, our beautiful fascinators, or your simple white dress. And we are inviting all media houses, all bloggers. We want to take over.
We are there with you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, girls. And thank you very much. You would also want to...
Yes, I also want to say to everybody that's watching that it's a holiday weekend, long weekend. This evening, St. Augustine's College, Adisadel College, and Agri Memorial Zion are going to be at Soho from 8 p.m. We have a live band, we have DJs, we're going to reconnect, we're going to catch up on old school days, we're going to Shi Jama, we're going to do everything that matters. Then tomorrow evening as well, the after party is still going to be at Soho, where we have all 3 schools represented, anthems playing and everything.
Thank you very much for joining us this morning on the Schools Homecoming Show on Metro TV. My name is Nana Kwesi. It's been a wonderful time with St. Augustine's College and then also Krobo Girls. Next week from 9:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. right here on Metro TV. Catch us live. Continue to watch the rest of our programs.
Your world, your stories, your moment.